welcome to the 1, 2, 3 count, where in this episode we are going to be reviewing every Elimination Chamber pay-per-view and match in 3 words or less.
/ fewer.
Rob Throat Crush.
RVD kills Trips.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like, of all the bad things Triple H did in that decade, wrestling through this whole match with a crushed larynx.
Calling spots and everything.
Oh my god, what a performance.
Unbelievable.
Goldberg should have won.
Goldberg should have won.
Oh my god. You know Triple H was injured.
Of course he was.
So he should have just dropped the belt anyway.
But he had to win. It wouldn't have made sense if Goldberg won the belt.
So many of these involve Triple H, don't they?
Well, of course they do.
This is prime reign of terror. But I've got ass. Randy's ass.
The ass, Bill.
The ass. Massive wedgie. Can we get a photo up on
Of
the
the
screen
wedgie
right
up on
now
screen?
of the Triple H wedgie on Randy Orton?
I'm glad that we can go for something historic there, because I was going to write my first show back. Well, in 3 words or less. But this was my first pay-per-view back into being a fan again.
That's interesting because the Chamber pay-per-view is also a return for me as a fan.
Oh,
We'll get
really?
on to that later.
That is 3 back-to-back handshakes to start this episode.
So it might be a record.
A triple 3 count.
A 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I went for the...
Yeah, I went for the handshake because it's a 3 handshake thing. But that's quite nice because you did the 3 and I did the handshake, so it's a combo of the 2.
Weird, it feels so strange.
Forms like Voltron.
Edge amazing cash-in.
Oh, broken the streak. Angle out first.
Oh, really?
Why the f***? In a match that's got Carlito and Chris Masters in it, is Angle out first? It is nonsense that Angle's out first. I think this is the show where he did a promo where he was like, I could say literally anything and people will cheer me because he's supposed to be a heel, and everyone was cheering him. It's why he's out first.
Right.
But it is ludicrous that he's out first in this match.
Punk eliminated first. He was meant to be a babyface at the time. He's great, and everyone loves him. He's ECW, even the sort of lineage from Ring of Honor. He's Paul Heyman's chosen guy. He was going to win this. He was going to win the match. And then he got eliminated first.
And I might be, because I've watched this match with Pete for Worst Match Ever, he'll be able to correct me on this if I'm wrong. RVD eliminates him, right? Why the f*** would you have RVD eliminate him? Fan favourite RVD eliminates fan favourite. Bob Holly's right there. Test is right there. Death of ECW. So we are going to include No Way Out in here because that's kind of like the precursor to Elimination Chamber.
First double chamber.
First double chamber.
Yeah. This was around the time period where WWE just kept doing big gimmick matches twice or sometimes 3 times in one night with Hell in a Cell.
Well, they saw the success of Lockdown over in TNA.
Was. Yeah.
And they were like, well, let's do that then.
Yeah, let's just have every match, no matter where it is in the feud, inside a giant red cage. Was it a dome?
You talking about the TNA one? Yeah, no, well, TNA was just a cage match. You're thinking of the Steel Asylum.
Right.
They're easy to get mixed up.
Immediate show turn.
Turn, baby, turn.
Yeah, that's a shake, I think. Yeah, coming back as a babyface.
Yep.
Immediately turning heel. That's kind of where the sort of Big Show babyface heel turning meme started.
I suppose
wasn't
it does. Yeah, it's probably around that time.
Amazing tombstone finish.
Oh,
With the
yeah.
Batista and Taker. Tombstone.
Great pointless answer. I think if I ever went on the TV show Pointless, and the category was pointless answers for Elimination Chamber entrance, I think I'd win here. Big Daddy V's in this match. No one's going to say that. If you poll 100 people, no one's going to say Big Daddy V. Pointless answer.
Last bloody chamber.
Very bloody match.
And then they toned it
Yeah.
way down after that.
So Sean bleeds a gusher in this match.
Ollie, WWE return.
Huh.
Yeah.
Very
And it was
good.
because, and we'll talk about it very shortly.
Yeah.
It was because of that Edge getting eliminated first, losing his title, then coming in for the show-long main event, like the show-long storyline.
So Renee, great show-long angle.
Yeah, and I was like, because I was really hating WWE at this time, but I was loving TNA, and I only watched TNA, didn't watch WWE. This made me watch WWE. Still hated it, but I was watching now.
That's key to it there. Just clarify as well, show-long hyphenated. We'll allow that.
Better than Mania.
Shane punches. This is where there's the one where he's like boxing him up on the ramp and whiffing about 60% of them that he's thrown, but Randy's selling them. So bad.
Screw you, Edge. Went out first. It's amazing.
But great Edge sell.
Yeah.
The selling that he does of going out first is incredible.
As great as that sell job is, I think Edge's selling of eliminating John Cena after Cena did like 1 minute, I think, in there, is better.
The Edge face.
For clarification, Edge mean face.
And one more time with the cameras.
Straight Edge Chamber.
Not in Germany.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because this is the first Elimination Chamber, so they called it...
No Way Out.
Did they keep it as No Way Out?
Kept it as No Way Out, yeah. Not Elimination Chamber in Germany.
Batista's non-cash-in.
Animal in Bank.
No money in the bank or anything, just Vince saying... You can fight John Cena for the title right now.
You've sided with me, so I need a new Mania program. So
Batista,
Cena, there you go.
I loved heel Batista. I hated this booking. Heel Batista's best.
Rack up Cena wins. That's how you get to as many world title wins as he gets. Lose the title a bunch, then you just win it back.
Undertaker's on fire. Literally, he got set on fire by the pyro.
That's Kane's gimmick.
It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. No new stars.
How dare you? So there are times when I struggle to remember anything from these shows. So to Wikipedia I went. What else was on that card? And you're telling me you looked at the card for Chamber 2011 and you saw the Core were on this show and you thought there's no new stars? The Core!
Yeah. That's what I've
written. I've gone for a rarely seen 2-word. The Core.
What more do you need to say?
Look at their t-shirts.
Yeah. A great potential new stars. 7 people there in the Nexus. 8 including Daniel Bryan. And just 7 months later, they're the Core and they're a laughing stock.
All I'm saying is, I think WWE really dropped the ball in not doing that Core versus NXT match. Or that Core versus Nexus match. It's what we all wanted to see.
Lawn Dart Mysterio.
It's funny you had that for your first one, because I've written no new stars. Sorry, bud.
Punk pod angle. Do you remember this? He get the pod wouldn't open.
Oh.
And then he was eliminated.
Yeah.
But then he was put back in because the anonymous Raw general manager ruled that wasn't allowed. So he got eliminated twice. Way to put over Punk.
No new stars. This is a period of time where I'm sick of this company and sick of this lack of anyone moving.
Miz's clean win.
Yeah, I think this is one of the only times.
The only clean win in his whole title run.
It's like Jinder's only clean win was the Money in the Bank cash-in.
Oh, against Corbin.
Against Baron Corbin, yeah. Jerry should have won.
You're probably right. It was a great feud.
Miz could have won it back on Raw, and it wouldn't have made a bit of difference. Jerry should have won here.
No new stars.
Creatively unfulfilling show.
Jericho never eliminated.
Justice for Jericho.
Yeah.
Never eliminated from the match. I mean, they could have brought him back in and eliminated him twice, like they did with Punk.
Santino for champ.
Santino's best performance.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
There was a part of me that was just strap the rocket to him.
When he was put into this chamber, there was a lot of chat of why is Santino in this match? That's the reason why he was so great here.
And it was off that a bad Rumble, but he was the surprise.
Yeah.
You haven't eliminated me yet, Alberto Del Rio, at the end. And off the back of that sort of reception to that spot, he got this.
When he fires up and starts doing the trombones horn and the crowd are going ballistic for him, it's awesome.
I think you could have done, like you get with Orange Cassidy now, a serious comedy version of Santino. Hate this feud.
Worst Kane, right?
Oh my God, it's nothing about this is enjoyable.
This is the worst version of Kane. He's back in the mask, but it's the bacon face mask, but he's wearing another mask over the top of it. His finisher's the glove. puts the glove over and smothers your face. John. I thought I was sick, John, but you are a whole new level. Rubbish. Worst Kane.
And worst of all, no slacks. Would you have preferred this if he was wearing slacks?
If this was corporate Kane, now we might be onto something.
Cancel Elimination Chamber. There was nothing really that they were building at the time. It became sort of, we've got to do this thing.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Rock ruins Mania. It's funny how some things don't change.
Punk got pinned.
Punk got screwed.
Oh my God, like, usually you don't do this for the babyface, but there was a visual pin here. Sorry, you don't do this for the heel.
Yeah.
There was a visual pin here for like 20 seconds.
He beat Rock twice because he beat him at the Rumble and
they
then
restarted
they restarted it, and then he beats him again here, but the referee's not there
Kicks the bucket.
because of the slop thing.
This was Tempest's favourite thing. He wanted to talk to me about Elimination Chamber. And yours as well, right, Pete? You love this bit?
Yeah.
Where they built the whole feud of Big Show Del Rio around this bucket.
Yep.
And Big Show's meant to hold the bucket for Del Rio to kick it in his face. And then he just misses.
Yeah.
And he just hits the bucket.
And he misses the kick. And Big Show's just holding it, and then Del Rio slips on the ropes. So then Big Show just has to keep holding it while Del Rio gets up again to kick him again. It's really dumb.
Yeah, I was going to say generational difference because I've written here, build to singles. This singles match between the Big Show and Alberto Del Rio was built off not one, but 2 last man standing matches.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's how dumb this company was at this point.
Hager won belt?
Well, he didn't win the belt. He won the number 1 contendership to then face Del Rio at Mania. Yeah. Weed the People shuts this down, though.
Really?
Because he wins it here, and then it's like the week after or 2 weeks after is when Weed the People happens. And that's what kills the WrestleMania program.
No way. Final pre-network show.
Oh, yeah!
Very last old school, only classic pay-per-view.
Punk changing plans. Because it's also the first pay-per-view post-Punk.
Shield's best feud.
Shield's best feud.
Incredible stuff.
I was watching this match just the other day in preparation for WrestleTalk Extra. This match is awesome.
Plug for WrestleTalk Extra, patreon.com/WrestleTalk. Authority wins, lol.
Stop cheering Brian, is what they wanted to yell at the crowd.
No, it was always the plan. Upgraded house show. This was originally meant to be a house show.
You're not February. It's like June or something.
Yeah. Should have had title.
Yeah.
Like, it was such a good match, such a good call-up. The only thing that would have made it even better is if Owens actually won the United States title. He could put his NXT belt on the line as well, but that would, what a push that would have been.
Best NXT call-up.
Only New Day. They are the only credible winners in this.
Too many lads.
Yeah.
It's too many people for it.
Stay there, Mark!
Stay there, Mark. What a show of a match.
We're not, that's not like a slander at a fan or something.
It's not what WWE were yelling at the audience in the push of Daniel Bryan in 2014.
It's, what is it? It's Dolph Ziggler calling spots to Mark Henry.
It's Dolph Ziggler actively doing his best to save this match as it falls apart.
Chamber went woke. They got rid of the painful bits.
I remember.
They got rid of the greats.
People were so mad about this, so angry that they put padding down.
Yeah. I was of the opinion, yeah, you're right, it is going to lose something, but I don't mind because it will protect the performer's safety. Everyone else was like, no!
I remember people so mad, and Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez in particular was like, this is way nicer to land on than the chain link. SmackDown exclusive show.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is post-brand split in 2016.
I would not have guessed that, but I was on the Wikipedia page and I was like, oh yeah.
I forgot they did that.
Exactly, I had the same thought.
And now they're doing many Raw exclusive pay-per-views. Credible Wyatt back. Oh.
Couldn't get excited.
Really?
I knew he was going to lose the following month to Randy.
Oh, I was...
Because Randy
I was loving it.
Randy won the Rumble, and I was like, right. And then Bray will win the Chamber, and then Randy will just beat him at WrestleMania. So I couldn't get excited. I was talking to people online who were so excited about Bray with the world title, and I was like, he's just going to lose it in 4 weeks' time. I couldn't get excited.
But you didn't think, don't worry, Bray's going to have a great match. Even if he loses, at least he'll have a great match with no gimmicks.
No gimmicks at all.
Building triple threat?
Should have been three-way.
No. Now with women.
Woken Matt era. Woken Matt was around this time. He actually lost a qualifying match to get into the Chamber.
I didn't know what you were saying.
And then it's Woken Matt. Right, yeah, remember, because they didn't want to do Broken, so they did Woken. And they did Woken Matt versus Bray on this show.
I thought you were riffing off me saying something was woke, and I was like, they did it to the mat as well?
Actually just covered it in soy milk. Slipping everywhere.
Sasha kills Mufasa.
I've done the same joke, but I thought I would do it in my style. Long live the boss.
Is the boss...
D''boss.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. What a dumb moment that was. Why did she wait till everyone else was eliminated before doing it?
Meant Luther reigns. Do you remember this? So this match has Braun Strowman booked super, super strong.
because of the steroids thing.
Because some guy did an expose on steroid use in WWE.
Yes!
And he'd named
Roman Reigns.
But what he actually meant was
Luther Reigns.
And WWE were like, we might have to change the Mania plans. Let's book Braun strong. No, it was totally fine.
Yeah.
Unbelievable times.
Oh, I'd forgotten all about that.
I remember we were sitting together when the stuff broke and we were like, this doesn't add up.
No, this doesn't make sense. So I'd forgotten all about that. And I didn't know what else to write for this match. So I just looked at the lineup and noticed one name. Do you know who was in this match? Again, it's another pointless answer if it ever comes up. Wait, Elias? Elias was in this match.
That's so strange, isn't it? Now, double women.
Road to Kofi Mania.
Just turn already! Oh my God, those anger management or whatever, relationship counselling back and forths with Bayley and Sasha Banks.
And still, right team won.
Yeah.
I went into this expecting Nia and Tamina to win. But, man, right team won.
Road to Kofi Mania.
Poor Mustafa Ali.
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot about.
It's supposed to be his spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it worked out for the best for everyone because we got Kofi Mania and that was awesome. But poor Mustafa Ali.
Road to Miz Dadamania.
Best Mania match.
Oh yeah, then shake it. That's what I meant. It's the best Mania match. You done that for worst match ever?
No, because it's the best match ever.
Exactly. 3 days later.
So many people.
Yeah.
Too many people here. It's weird to watch. It's weird to think that we did live reactions for this.
Yeah, because 3 days later, the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson cameo. It's like, have a technical Matt classic.
Because basically what they did is they gave him, you can just have whatever match you want because they were desperate for him to stay. So I've got, please stay Danielson.
Otis Juggernaut spot.
Yeah.
Through the wall.
Through both of them,
Yeah.
right? Remember Dirty Dogs?
Rude and Ziggler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, this is one of those ones where I just looked at who was in there and I was like, oh yeah, remember Dirty Dogs?
Enter Shayna first. That's
And then-
what I would have done.
Yeah, I go what you're going for. I think worked in theory.
Austin Theory.
Yeah, I think in theory this idea works. It just actually didn't work in execution. But in theory,
Or
I thought,
follow-up.
Or follow-up. Yeah. But I thought in theory this was a pretty good idea.
I agree. Chamber match beyond. Both matches have an extra match after them.
Locked down during lockdown. Well, lockdown during lockdown.
Ooh.
It does say lockdown during lockdown.
Yeah, he just read it out wrong.
Yeah. I was thinking of the Usos. Lockdown.
First, stale reigns.
Please stay Danielson.
Drew was robbed.
Wait, Jeff Hardy?
Was he in this match?
Yeah, one of those matches where you're like, Oh, was he in there?
He deserves it.
Mega heel push.
We both hated this when it happened. And there are a lot of Miz fans all of a sudden. Don't worry, he's going to get a mega heel push off this.
This is the start. This is the start of a mega heel push.
Or the other side was, whatever happens, he deserves it.
He deserved this moment.
He's had a WrestleMania main event.
That sucked. And the other thing as well is you and I kept saying, guys, he's going to lose to Bobby Lashley in about a week's time. Because this is all just to put the belt on Bobby so Bobby doesn't pin Drew.
Mm-hmm.
He deserved it.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Right again.
Shortest chamber matches.
Stupidly short chambers.
Yeah, like 90-second intervals.
The chambers go like 15 minutes each or something. It's ludicrous. Yeah.
Alexa's spooky swing.
Stupid Bliss character. I remember being so irate about this because they spent weeks and weeks of Raw with those therapy sessions where she was trying to get over being that Alexa Bliss character and be a brand new character. And remember, they filmed too many of them, but also not enough. So they cut some of them in half and only showed you the first half of them. And then the next week would show you the other half. Then they didn't have anyone else go into the chamber. So they rushed them to put Alexa Bliss in the chamber. And at the end of it, she's like, oh, by the way, I'm in the chamber now. And then she comes to the chamber. She's the same f***ing character. What was the point of any of that? Hated this so much.
Lashley never eliminated.
An absolute mess. This match is a train wreck.
Fiend's sacrifice payoff. This is why the Fiend lost to Goldberg a couple of years beforehand.
Worth waiting for.
But what if? That go-home line from Michael Cole about Sami Zayn.
Well, that's not what I remember going into this show. Obviously, there's that as well. I'll come on to that in a bit. But also, gonna boo Cody.
Yeah, everyone loves Sami too much.
Everyone loves Sami. Gonna boo Cody.
It's not going to work out for him, guys.
It's not.
Yeah. He
Sammy's
needs
too
to
over.
win the title.
Yeah.
I've just seen it happen in AEW. Even higher Ford. He does that splash from the actual ceiling of the chamber.
Guys, don't worry. Loads of pushes coming.
It's loads
is one word.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm on a big high horse thing here, but so many people were saying like Montez Ford's going to get a big push, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, they're all going to get big pushes. And I felt like I was the only person being like, let's pump the brakes here and wait to see if that actually happens, because I don't think it will. And I was proven right again.
Right, Asuka winner.
Asuka made sense.
Yeah. Finish that story.
But what if? Love that so much. It's Michael Cole's greatest bit of commentary. I love it so much. Well, that's us reviewing every Elimination Chamber in 3 words or less, but what if we reviewed every Royal Rumble in 3 words or less?
Go watch it now. Cena comes back. Everyone's like, oh my God, Cena came back. How? And then it takes about a minute for everyone to go, wait a second.
sec.
We don't like this guy.
Hate Super Cena.
Boo!